this book is about to change the way I create art. I could already tell. I don't know why I didn't pick this book up sooner, despite hearing a lot of good things about it for a long time. Actually, a couple weeks ago, I was having coffee with my friend Francesca, and I opened up about how I've been quite on and off with making videos, and I felt quite lost and I didn't know how to get back into it. I like creating art, like that's what I know for sure, but somewhere along the way I fell into the trap of looking at numbers and how the video performed way too much, which literally took the joy out of it. And also I was caught up in a lot of inner critics that just avoided me to execute anything altogether. So that's when she told me like, hey, I've been reading this book, you should really check it out. And she ended up gifting me a copy of this book, which is so kind of her. This book is divided into 12 parts, aka 12 weeks, and each week tackles a specific creative blog. And this first week, which is the week that I'm on now, is all about recovering a sense of safety, feeling safe to create again. I love starting out this first chapter with recovering a sense of safety because I've had a fear of being seen and being judged. And I say I had because I no longer want to identify with it, with just me filming outside today in public with people like occasionally walking back and forth is already me pushing myself like over the edge a little bit, because growth happens in discomfort. And I had to learn that many times, and I'm still learning right now. Before this, I literally had an affirmation to myself. I told myself like, people looking, glancing, judging is temporary, but me being a bitch about it is forever. So we need to get our shit together. The next few days involve lots of journaling. Morning pages specifically. 3 pages of whatever goes through my mind, spilling onto paper in those quiet first moments of the day. Some mornings, the words flow easily and it feels really helpful for clearing my mind. Other mornings, I'm just sitting there staring at blank pages, feeling this weight because I honestly don't know what I could write to fill 3 whole pages. In those moments, I keep reminding myself to stay open to it, to trust the process, even when it means writing I don't know what to write about over and over again until something finds its way to the surface. I did my morning pages in bed, and I do not recommend that because I literally could not keep my eyes open, and the whole time I was debating whether I should go back to bed. So I had to get up, do my makeup before I do my affirmations. My affirmations stay pretty the same. Yeah, like yesterday I said like, I, Rachel, am an amazing, talented, brilliant, and prolific YouTuber slash content creator. It's very uncomfortable to say it and like actually believe it because there's just a lot of resistance when I say these words. So I also wrote them down. I wrote them things like, I'm not talented enough, I'm not good enough, I was never the most creative and talented in my class. What if people think that I made a fool of myself and that I'm cringe? I'm just not cut out for this. And next to all the blurs and negative self-talk, I converted them into positive affirmations. And I said, my art is worth sharing. My worth isn't dependent on how others view me and my art. I know myself, and that is more than enough. My confidence and strength grow every time I let my voice be heard. I'm willing to let myself create. I trust that I am supported as long as I stay true to my authentic self. It is safe for me to open myself up for greater and greater creativity. One more thing I explored in my journal this week was recalling what the book calls the enemies of my creative self-worth. These are the people in my past who said I wasn't good enough, wasn't unique enough, that being creative wouldn't lead me anywhere meaningful, that maybe it's better to just focus on math and get good grades in class. I also wrote a letter to my younger self to defend all those little art projects and creative interests that felt so important back then, to tell her that those moments of making something mattered, even when others didn't see it. And on the flip side, I wrote a thank you letter to the people who saw something in me. The ones who said, hey, I think you've got an eye for this. The ones that encouraged me to keep creating when I needed to hear it most. And that included some of you viewers here as well. I am so grateful for that. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest. This first week of trying to nurture my inner artist has been taking way too long because I've been avoiding one of the assignment of the week, which is taking myself on an artist date. I don't know what that is. I've just been delaying it. And today I'm like, Rachel, get your shit together. Let's get this done, because the more I'm delaying it, the more I'm frustrated with myself, and I'm not really building self-trust that way, because if somebody try to arrange a date with me or hang out with me and they keep delaying it, I'm not gonna trust that person again, and I'm losing that credibility with myself. So today we gotta go. Got all the goods. I got 3 things for a little painting session, water painting session. I really liked drawing when I was younger, and then that just kind of fizzled away because people said nothing will ever come out of it. You'll be poor if you become a painter or whatever. My drawing would probably suck because I haven't done this in years. But maybe that's the point, to not be perfect with it and just have fun. Because I am obsessed with my cat, I will be painting her today. And maybe the next, and the next. And maybe all my art pieces will be cat/ragdoll related. Because I'm obsessed with my cat. Ever done this sort of water painting before, so I don't know. I think you're supposed to take some of these colors and then mix it in water, right? Is that like water painting? I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't feel like Googling it. I'm just mixing some white and yellow because the yellow from here is very yellow, but I honestly don't know how this works. Really dark triangle nose. As you can see, she had a really dark face, and it's kind of like radiant. It's gonna be hard to recreate this, right, little moth? Hello, what is this? Bad news. I ruined the painting. It looks so bad. Like, I was trying to fix this area to like draw some fur, and then like I made it too dark, and then I tried to use this pen to draw and outline things, and it's turned into a mess. Like, something with my color mixing was not correct. So what the fuck is this? It started out pretty promising until we got to like the dark phase. That's when I started going downhill. I tried to fix things by adding a little pink bow at the top, but that's about it. Ugh, I'm so angry at myself. I hated this. In my head, I'm like, Rachel, you're an idiot. Look at this piece of shit. But then again, like, listen up, Rachel. Like, Is it a competition? I'm just so disappointed at myself. Like, I can't even appreciate this. I mean, I kind of am. Like, I like the bow and like the blue eyes and stuff, but then I like the thought put into it. But then it's like, come on, man. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? Okay, goodbye. I'm going for a walk along the beach. It is 8:30 and the sun is still out. How amazing is that? I love the longer days. I don't know why I don't do this more often. I used to do this a lot when I just moved into my apartment because it's really close to the beach and I would go every day. What is going on? I used to think walks were kind of pointless. Like, if I'm going to move my body, shouldn't I be doing something that actually counts as a real workout? But luckily, a couple years ago, I was proven wrong when I started going on walks more often. I realized that it's not just about moving energy through my body, though it does that, but it's also what happens to your mind when you're surrounded by all that life. You know, the different shades of green and leaves, little bursts of wildflowers, that soft peach sky at the sunsets, and watching people drift by. It's no wonder the book emphasizes going on walks in nature as part of the creative recovery process. I watched someone pull out the canvas and started painting there, completely unbothered by who might be watching. And that's when it hit me that I can just prop up my camera and film myself the same way. I have to let myself create and give my inner child this courage to be an artist, even when it feels scary.